Hey guys, Nugi here, and today's video is going to be the first video in a video series where I try to teach you all I know about Path of Exile. So first off, coming into this, I get asked the question a lot, should I even play this game? Is it the game for me? If you like a game that has its roots in Diablo 2, which is supported by one of the best developers out there, in my opinion right now, GGG, which has a great interaction with its community and a great customer service, who puts out content regularly within a schedule you can actually rely upon, then yes, this game is for you. It has a lot of depth, it has a growing community, and it's definitely something that is worth picking up. So after you decided that nice, this game sounds pretty good, then the first problem you might see comes along. Let me show you here in game. What league do I pick? Where should I go? Do I pick standard, torment, or bloodlines? Do I pick hardcore? This is the big question. In general, I would recommend any new player to pick one or two leagues, torment or bloodlines. In 95% of the cases, I would probably recommend them to pick torment. Bloodlines is very unforgiving. Hardcore in this game is very unforgiving. There's a lot of things that will straight out kill you without you even having a clue to what's going on. So if you're new to ARPGs, go with torment. If you're not that experienced in ARPGs, go with torment. If you're an experienced veteran from D2 who knows everything about hardcore, play bloodlines. Like, I'm not supposed to tell you any different. It's all about what kind of experience do you want. And torment will allow you to keep going with your character even though you die. But since I always play bloodlines, I'm just gonna make the character here in bloodlines. We're gonna make the new character right here.
I am a warrior.
I am a warrior.
To defend my tribe.
I fight.
Now, I have been taken from my people, chained and exiled by cowards who fear death.
So here we go. Now we're on the Twilight Strand. So the first thing I want to go over with you is something that everyone should do and take to just look over. It is your UI settings and your input settings. We have here show corner on the right side of the map. We want that enabled. You can have auto center, meaning that if you move your map after pressing tab and you press tab again, you auto center. You can remove it, or you can have it so that it just goes away. Always highlight will highlight the items on the ground, which can be nice, but I have it off normally, and then I bind a highlight key, as you can find in here, space bar, and then I can choose to get it highlighted. Then we have key pickup, so items can only be picked up while the key is down, meaning that right now if I mistakenly click just by running, I will pick it up. That is not something I like. That is not a mechanic I like. So I have key pickup, meaning that now I have to press space. You see, I can't just pick it up anymore. I will have to press my highlight key, and now I pick it up. We go further into the options. We have join trade chat, join global chat by default, on or off. We want them off. Trade chat and global chat, having them on, having a lot of text coming through, will actually be a decrease in your performance for a lot of players. So if you're seeing a big decrease in performance when you're trying to trade at the same time, this might be the case, and turn it off. You have the mini bars on allies and enemies. The mini bars are the small bars that will come over their head when you attack them and they take damage. The same thing, you can see your allies having that as well. It is a good thing to have on because it gives you valuable information. Also equip, we just leave that on. You see a ring on the ground where you want to take it and use it. It gets auto equipped. Do know that if you have a slot empty and you pick something up, it will auto equip it for you. Mouse will zoom, I took that off. You can have it on if you like it. Confine mouse to window. If you're playing window mode, have this on so you don't press outside of the screen and die because of that. Enable tutorials, that's up to you. It gives you tips as you play. If you're a new player, probably leave it on. If you get annoyed by it, you know it's here to take off. So an important thing here is the permanent allocation. we all like our loot to be ours, right? Loot. So if you have this on free-for-all and you start a group, everyone in your group will be under free-for-all loot, meaning that everything is up for grabs. Like if there is a piece of gear or a valuable orb that drops, everyone can take it. If you have short allocation, it's going to be allocated to a specific person for a short duration. If you have permanent, it's going to be allocated until that guy leaves the entire zone, meaning you teleport out or you queue into another instance or you queue into another zone, right? So permanent allocation is probably something you want to set up from the start. It's what most people like to have on. So we have all the inputs. I like to have it so that I have quick access to the things I need. So my left hand right here, when I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and F and Q and D and QWERTY and everything you see, my inventory, I have rebound to A, so I can quickly click that. This is completely up to you how you like it, but take a minute to set up your inputs the way you like them. We can toggle on performance statistics. We can take a screenshot by pressing F8. And there is one other thing you should familiarize yourself with. It's the highlight items and objects and the toggle highlighting. So you can see here the highlights are always on. I press C, I press it off. Okay, now it's always off. So this also means for general gear on and off. Then we can press the highlight key, space. You can see it. This also means now we can pick it up. We have auto equip. It's now on our main key here. So after going over the UI settings, one thing I forgot to mention was what kind of archetype do you want to play? I chose a Marauder. It is on the strength side of the tree. You can see here, strength, intelligence, dexterity. So these are for the agile hunter types. These are for the spellcasters, and these are for the bruisers, the melees, the warriors. So you can see here the tree is very daunting. It seems quite scary. What you should know is this is the strength part, this is the dexterity part, this is the intelligence part. These three right here are the hybrid parts. This is the tricks of all trades. It's the scion. You keep away from this if you're a new player. So this is strength and intelligence, dexterity and intelligence, strength and dexterity. We chose the warrior. I'll go more in depth about what kind of builds you can make with the three different ones, the three most common archetypes, which is the caster, the ranger, and the warrior, in later videos, so you'll have like an idea when you've chosen, okay, I want to be a spellcaster witch or a spellcaster like Templar or Shadow. You want to make a bow ranger or bow shadow or like a melee duelist with 2 swords. I will make some video guides going over specific builds that you can do for those 3 characters. What you need to know is that whatever archetype you pick, when you are a new player, this actually determines what kind of gems you get and what kind of character you will play. So playing the Marauder will give you a more warrior style type of gem, quest reward setup, and skill tree. They all connect in the end, so you could make a warrior that would be like a warrior and a spellcaster, or you could make it a spellcaster starting Marauder, getting all the life nodes. But this is more advanced. You shouldn't really mind that too much. Just know that from a starting level perspective, it actually matters. When you go end game, it doesn't matter as much which character you take. This is mostly for starting. So that concludes the first part of this video series. We have asked the question, what is the game? Is it for me? What kind of league should I play in? And what kind of archetype should you pick? These are questions that you have to answer. So I hope you figure it out. And tomorrow we're going to do another video, which is going to be about the sockets, the first gems you're going to get, the flasks, how they work, how they function. This is a unique part 2, Path of Exile, that is very good to get the hang of from the beginning. So I hope you enjoyed this first part of the guide, and I'll see you guys next time.